Okay, I'm going to show you how to set up an expandable with the frequency cap. So as you can see here, when you build out a creative for an expandable, you need to have the two states, the two formats, the closed state and the open state. See, so there's two sets of formats. And the most important thing when you do that, you could set up those formats by just going add new format, or when you set up a new creative, you could just set the select the expandables, or you could just use a template that's an expandable. But you will have two formats here. And the critical thing is to make sure that each breakpoint, so you can see here 2560 by 90 matches 2560 by 400. So there's only one breakpoint that matches. That's how the expandable works. You load the closed state and it automatically looks for the larger size of the open state. So if I go here to the layouts, you can see here there's two of each size, 2560 by 400, 2560 by 90, 2000 by 400, 2000 by 90, 7050 by 400, 7050 by 90. Let me just check all of these, that there's no duplicates. There you go. So you can actually see 350 by 150, 350 by 35. Yep, so it's great. So once you do that, you go into the actual format settings menu. You see master format settings menu, and there is your frequency capping. So what you would do is you could set this 3 times per user. You could set the auto open 3 times per user, reset interview interval. If you want the ad to auto close after a certain amount of seconds, you could actually even do that after a video. If you had a video, you could set the timer so it closes after the video, and then you set the timer. So most users do at least 2 to 3 times, and then the reset interview is daily like that. And then you close, and then what you do is you save and continue like this, as well as then you can go to, or you can just hit deploy and track, and that will do the same thing, save and exit as such. I'm going to open up the preview, and that's also save and exit. So I'm going to save and open. And then there I am, I'm on the preview page. So you can actually go here and see your deployments if you want to see your deployments to check the click-throughs. And you can see it auto-opened, and then after 6 seconds it auto-closed. So you can see it automatically work that way. And the top format is the closed format, so that's what you're looking at. So if you see just having the closed format there, when you click to expand, it'll expand. So it actually looks for the exact size at those breakpoints. And then if you need the URL of the deployment, you can, right here, or here's the ID. So if you want to look for it later. And so in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to look for it later and adjust the frequency cap settings in the deployment as well. That's how you set up a frequency cap for a pushdown. Thank you very much. Okay, the first thing you do is you put the ID that you're looking for. You can get that from the preview link right here in search. And so this is the ad creative. If I go to the summary page, you can see here before you actually publish and get the ad tag. So if I go here, when you actually set up a pushdown, you do not need the open state. So I could just delete that. You only need the closed state. When you actually go in there, if you edit the deployment, you can actually set the frequency cap. So there's the click-through URL. I'm just going to put here the flight, which is 092918 flight, like that. And then there's the pushdown, which is the format. If you have an impression tracker, you put it there. And as you look here, you see, so we said disable, so enable auto open. Yep. Per cap per user, we say 3. And we have the reset interview daily. That's what you have. And then we disable the auto close for user interaction. So yeah, so it will close after the assist shall load. If the user's hovering over the unit, then it won't close up. But if they're not hovering over the unit, it will close after 6 seconds. So I save, and that's all you need to do to set up the frequency capping. So the spec for the frequency capping was 3 times per day per user according to a net. And then you just need to publish all. So you could do this when you grab the ad tags. Thank you very much.